Human alone is never enough, no matter how hard you try or what you achieve. Then there is being. It is found in the still, alert presence of consciousness itself. The consciousness that you are. Human is form, being is formless. Human and being are not separate, but interwoven. And that is the essence of why people are in such suffering and such struggle and such, angst against themselves in life, is it not?
And it's why they play roles, because the ego plays roles, because there's unawareness that within you there is the source of all power. So people who are out of touch with the power within, or the place where all power resides, the aliveness itself, consciousness itself, then they feel a sense of lack. Why are they not in touch with it? Because they are not present. They're not in the present moment, because the present moment is the entry point into that place of power within. If you're not present, you don't realize that there is a source of power within, and then you believe that you need to get secondary power from someone or some situation or other people. Then the ego plays roles to manipulate the environment and other people to get what it thinks it needs, not realizing that all the things that it thinks will give it the power that it seems to lack, all that is already within you, if you could only be present in the now.
So the question is how not to lose ourselves in the human dimension. How not to, by being present in the now.
And by realizing that whenever you lose yourself,
in the human dimension.
In the human.
That's all the stuff that being human brings with it.
Yes, on the most primordial level, losing oneself means losing oneself in that continuous stream of thinking that goes through people's heads. There are many little things you can do to access the power of the present moment. For example, a very simple thing, ask yourself, am I still breathing? And you suddenly feel the air flowing into your body and out of your body. Yes, I'm breathing. At that moment, you've entered the state of presence. Even if it's only 5 seconds, you've entered that, you've become present.
In the moment.
In that moment. Another thing I suggest is when you do habitual, everyday motions like washing your hands or walking across the room or walking down the stairs or the slightest thing, taking a cup out of the cupboard, do it consciously, do it being present of the feel of, for example, you wash your hands, feel the water, smell the soap, becoming acutely conscious of sense perceptions, which means looking, hearing, touching, if also, brings you into the present moment. And the more you bring those moments of presence into your life, the more your old conditioning becomes eroded gradually.
Just learning to do the simple things begins to retrain your mind.
Yes. And another thing is most simple things that you do, which actually fill up most person's everyday life. The whole day consists of simple things that you have to do. They're all relatively simple. And the way most people live is that everything you do is a means to an end. And the end is where you want to get to, the next moment.
Right. So you're never thinking about the moment.
No, because you want to get to the next one. You're washing your hand in order to already do that. Or while you're making a cup of coffee, you really want to be drinking it. And then everything you do is a means to an end. The end is always the next moment in the future, which never arrives, because all you ever have in life is the present moment.
Yeah, but there is only this moment. No matter where you go, whatever comes in the so-called future, it'll appear as, and you will experience it as this moment. So you might as well, first of all, come to a good arrangement with this moment. So is this moment so bad and so problematic? You're standing there. After all, no matter where you go and what you do, you will, and you're breathing. No matter where you go and what you do, we will either be standing, sitting, or lying somewhere. Does it really matter that you happen to be standing there? But the mind says, yes, but I'll be here for another 5 hours now. But of course, that's a thought again. It's not the present moment. You can never experience 5 hours only as a thought. You can only ever experience this moment. And even if you sit or stand there or lie there for 5 hours, it's still only this moment. We are not here for 2 hours. Well, our watches or clocks may tell us that we are here for 2 hours, but you don't experience it as 2 hours. Only when you go into thinking, it becomes 2 hours. When you're out of thinking and you're present, it's not 2 hours, it's only this, just this. This. So there's a paradox here with time. On the one hand, time is everywhere. It consumes you ultimately. It devours your body. It makes it ugly. And eventually it kills you. On the other hand, there's no time because there's only ever this moment. Everything unfolds in this moment. And as you place more attention on this moment, the deeper I, which is not subject to time, which is not conditioned, the unconditioned I, the unconditioned consciousness, the pure awareness, the pure presence that emanates from somewhere that is not your brain, although your brain filters it.
By doing this, I don't know about all the rest of you, but I have found by being more present, just doing that one exercise, putting yourself, if I'm walking along a path in the woods near my house, be there and not be, in my head thinking about what I need to do, just to be there. And what I found is, I don't know if you all are realizing this too, you are just less stressed.